Okay, my lovely Pisces. So, love is definitely going to be on your brain. If you have been going back and forth with someone, it could be an ex, it could be somebody that you're with currently. But if you have been if you have been struggling to get along or get on the same page with someone, this is going to be in your head. The conversation is going to be in your head. Some of you can also get some very triggering information about your family that you may feel deceived about. You may feel like, I can't believe my family would keep this information from me. And with the family, it's just like your immediate close family. So you can have a sister who's been withholding, or a mother or father who's been withholding information from you. And it's going to make you feel really deceived. And when you feel deceived, you can close your heart off, and you can feel like you can adapt to this mentality that it's me against the world. And you may just go there. You're going to have a lot of conversations with people. And I really feel like your love life and your family, there's a connection between your family and your love life. So you're going to see the correlations during this week. You're going to see how everything unravels, or how everything aligns really perfectly. You're going to start to realize like, oh, this is why I keep attracting these types of people into my life, or this is why this keeps showing up in my love life. It has to do with my family. Some of you can also be doing a lot of healing rituals and trying to grow closer in your spirituality, which spirituality looks different for everyone. Spirituality for you can be opening up a Bible and starting to read scriptures out of the Bible in order for you to draw closer to God. And for others, it could be a practice of like crystals and holistic healing, and using nature or certain herbs for you to like heal or create like a self-love ritual bath. I just see you purging. You know what the best bath that I love, right? Because I feel like everybody's different, and what may work for me may not work for you. But if you are into like healing baths, I feel like the best healing bath to do is milk and honey. Like literally, if you boil a pot of milk and then put honey in it and then add it to your bath, you come out that bath, like a brand new human. You can add a little rosemary oil to your bath. If you're looking for different rituals to like reset, cleanse, and heal your heart, I feel like some of you are at a place where you feel like I really need to heal my heart. Or I really need to purge the past. Or I really need to forgive my family for what they've done, because I've been holding on to these pains or these people for too long, and it's really affecting my love life, or really affecting the way that I see myself. And you really want to like do an end of the year purge. You can consider some of those oils and things to use. But I just feel like that's where your mind is going to be, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of things that you just don't want to bring in 2024. So you're going to be in deep reflection. Like deep reflection is going to be huge for you this week. Like to the point where you're going to be so distracted by your thoughts. You're going to be at work, and sometimes you're not going to be able to even keep your mind on the task at hand, because your mind may wander, and you're not doing this on purpose. You just feel like there's a lot of things that you need to confront, or a lot of answers that you've never really gotten. So suppose you broke up with Jake. You've been with Jake for umpteen years. You guys broke up, and there's a lot of things that were just really unclear. It's hard for you to get the closure, or for you to move on, because there's still so many things inside you that you feel like you've never really gotten the truth for. And you may actually think about it so deeply that you end up manifesting Jake right in front of your face so that you can have that last conversation. So if you see things like that happening, or like a bunch of synchronicities, it's like this is a real spiritual time for you. Spirit also says, be careful. You can't. Spirit is just basically, you can't take on the problems of others, because your plate is really, really full right now. So also be mindful of people trying to cling to you or throw their emotional pain on you right now. Although you may love to be there for people, it's going to take away from you, because you have a heavy load in your own heart that you need to address. So don't forget to put yourself first. Don't forget to use your boundaries this week, because Spirit is saying like, if you distract yourself by helping other people that are going through things, you might miss an opportunity to really like heal the way you need to in order to move forward in your life. So this is a general pile: singles, in a relationship, and job. Let's get it. Spirit says if you felt like somebody was setting you up, they were. I don't know what that is all about, baby. But if you felt like someone was trying to get close to you and only to gain information or to like set you up or like set you back, you are right. If you felt like weird vibes, if it was given weird vibes and bad energy, you were absolutely correct. Trust yourself. So you are going, you have a new beginning. I feel like, didn't I pull this card for you last week? You have brand new beginnings, and this new beginnings has to do with like wish fulfillment and inner peace. You're going to have a lot of forward movement and see what cycle. It's like you're closing out a cycle, and you're going to see lots of forgiveness and shame and becoming more authentic in what you've been through. Like there could have been a lot of people who could have misled you and had you all confused and feeling like gaslit. So for you, the cycle is coming to an end, and it's like everything is going to be exposed, and there's going to be a lot of like healing and forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for others, hopefully. But forgiveness for yourself first is very important, because forgiveness sets you free, not the other person. It's for you. Forgive yourself for not knowing any better. All right. Especially if you feel ashamed, like, damn, I wish I would have never dated Ricky. I wish I would have never, ever went back to Andrew. I wish I would have never, ever, allowed myself to open up to Catherine. How could I even think that Catherine was the one for me? Like, they want you to forgive yourself and free yourself. All right. Sometimes we as people gaslight our own selves. When you love somebody, you will gaslight your own self. So if you are single, some of you can also have lots of cravings. Lots of cravings you can have. Some of you can also be going to like a recital or play. Some of you could be going to a funeral. If you are single, somebody who was so damn arrogant and so stubborn is going to apologize for how they treated you. If you couldn't get this person to open up to save your life, this person is going to come forward. They still have lots of passion for you, which I'm sure they hid. The way that they felt about you was hid behind pride. They had so much pride that they were hiding all this passion they had for you. And it's sad, because you could have felt it all along. Like, I know this person is feeling me. You could feel it on an energetic level, but they could have tried to play down their feelings and make you feel like you were just imagining it, Tell me more about this person if you're single who's coming towards you. A divine masculine. Or somebody with masculine energy. Somebody who had you in a third party. Or could have had other people in their ear and giving them bad advice about you. So third party influences could just mean like outside influences, like their family could have been saying negative things about you, or their friends could have been giving them bad advice, or there could have been literally a third party, another person who was in the mix, So it says heart fog. This person had, been giving you mixed signals. They had blocked emotions. I feel like this person was trying to suppress their emotions. Yeah, this person is an escapist. They're always running away. This can be a person too, when you want to have a real conversation and you try to get them to open up, they get upset and they can lash out or shut down. This is a person who struggles to communicate, but there's some peace. They could have withdrawn from this connection in order to make peace with themselves and find out, especially if you could be a Pisces that could have shed light on them. Like you feel like, you could have told them, I feel like you're a narcissist. You only care about yourself. And I think that deep down inside you have pain. Like you could have just kept it real honest with them about what you feel like is going on with them and how it's affecting you. And this person checked themselves. They did. They tried to find peace with themselves so that they can come forward to you. This is why they're going to apologize. So you have somebody coming to give you an apology. Somebody from your past. If there's a special song that you two share together, they have that song on repeat. It won't leave their mind. It could be as innocent as you being in the car with this person and you playing a song and saying, "Ooh, I love this song." And now this person can't get that song out their mind. Spirit wants you to have strong boundaries with this person and let you know that they're in a lot of grief. And with escaping, this can be a person who does not know how to face their own struggles and troubles and challenges in life. So they try to escape through you. You know, like this could have been a person who wasn't looking for love. They could have just been looking for a place to escape. People do that, you know, especially like people always have like rebounds, you know, like they're afraid to like experience the pain that Jermaine put them through. So they start to date somebody else instead because they don't want to have to face the pain of what their ex did. It seems like that. And somebody who could have been like pride and arrogant, their heart blocked off because they were still hurt from someone in their past. They never addressed it. And they still have a lot of like grief, but they need to deal with that themselves. And what does this person currently love about you now? Like, what did they love about you? See, it was somebody who wasn't looking for anything serious. They are just an escapist. This is like a person, but they do want to support you. They wanted to support you. They love doing sexual things with you. And they dislike the connection that you had with them. All right. And that can be so confusing to people. So let me break that down to the people that are confused, especially like you in your 20s and you just don't, you know, matter of fact, I take that back. It don't matter what age you are, but a lot of people get confused about energies like this. Let me just break it down. Some people may wonder, you're not looking for anything serious, but then why do you call me? Why do you keep trying to be around me? This doesn't make any sense. This is so confusing. Like, you come around me, you act like we are together, but you don't want to be together, or you still will be with me one minute and the next minute. Some people are literally not looking for love. Some people are just looking for a pillow, comfort, a blanket, so that they don't have to feel the pain of whatever's really going on inside of them. It just means like they're emotionally unavailable. They're unavailable. That's when you'll get a card that says, let me see if it will say it with this person. This person was just unavailable. Let me see if it says time apart. See, this person just had old wounds that they were healing. Let me show they're going to want to come back around and get a second chance with you. And Spirit says that you did learn the lesson. And the lesson could have been like acceptance, like trying to accept people for who they are, not for who you want them to be. You know, people could struggle with that. People struggle with that. But yeah, this is if you're single. They're also really proud of you. They know that people like be hating on you. They're really proud of you. They know that you are tough. Like, you're really, really strong. And if you say you're going to do something, you do it. So this person can be like following your journey of life. You know, you told them that you were going to move away and then you really moved away. You told them that you were going to start your own business and you really started your own business. You said that you were going to go back into school and take courses and you really did it. They feel like whatever you say, you really do. They admire that about you. See, I don't know what you want. I think you were really confused about what this person wanted from you. You know, and that's the thing. I feel so happy with you. So this could be a person that like they could have been clinging on to your energy. You could have been a really happy person. When they're around you, they felt happy. So they would feed off of your energy. But the truth is they just didn't want anything serious. All right. And I'm going to do a full spread on this person on the extended. All right. So if you're in a relationship, you have a brand new beginning. It shows codependency. You can have somebody who drinks a lot. You can have somebody who drinks a lot. Codependency, for some reason, I just put on to like drinking. This person could be a person like they'll drink their troubles away instead of like facing the deep issues that they feel inside. When they have emotional turmoil that comes up, they will drink it down. This is a person that does not like to feel. They don't like emotions and they don't like to talk about certain things. They just don't. They don't like to address things. This person doesn't want to go there. So you might struggle with them. You might struggle with this person. I also hear misery loves company. So just be careful, because since they don't since they don't want to address things, there can be times when they get really irritable and miserable, and they may lash out, or conversations, like little conversations, can blow up and become something more than it needs to be. And it's not because you did anything wrong, but it's just because this person has a lot of stuff going on the inside that they're unwilling to like address or like even talk about, because they're so, it's like, don't go there. Let's not talk about this. They don't want to talk about it because it will like throw them out of balance. You know, every time they think about it, it brings up the same anger, the same rage. And they would rather ignore it and act like they're over it than to truly address it. So they are the type that as soon as they feel memories come up, or as soon as anything triggers them to make them think about a person or incident from the past, they will start to drink, or even some of you like smoke a lot so that they don't have to face themselves or feel. They don't like to feel. This is a person who ain't trying to be in their feels, and can also see feelings as a weakness. Especially if they're a masculine. This could be a masculine that sees feelings as a weakness. So maybe they may think you're sensitive. If you're a Pisces that is in touch with your emotions, they may feel like you're sensitive because you do feel everything. And this is a person who could actually be very, very sensitive, but they rather use liquor to numb out their sensitivity so they won't have to feel. But something energetically in me, I feel like they have the same internal as you, which just means they're equally sensitive, but you may face yours head on. You may just allow the tears to come out, and this person is like, oh hell nah, I refuse. Them crying or them facing it head on makes them feel like that person is winning. And they do not want anybody to get victory over them. So they rather, like anger will come up. Anger is the emotion that they can draw to the most, all right? And even codependency, sometimes they may lean on you to feel loved when those triggers come up. So if you're in a relationship, that's what you're dealing with. Yeah, you're dealing with a person that's in a lot of pain. And you guys will have clashes and differences, especially if you are trying to get this person to address what's going on inside them. Especially if you're a Pisces that points things out to them. They ain't trying to hear that. You know, and they could be a person that at the time when you bring certain things to their attention, they're going to act like they're unbothered, or they're just going to blow it off. But they're the type that when they're by themselves and they're not with you, they think very deeply. Like things hurt them deeply. They're just not willing to face the pain. Or let me tell you something. There's going to be a lot of conflict with you and your person, you know? This person feels really, really empty inside, and you guys may struggle. You two may struggle. There might be some confusion, especially if you guys get into an argument. There might be some confusion, some words that make someone shut down. There can be somebody, I hear embarrassed. Somebody can be embarrassed. Somebody can be embarrassed about what they said to you. Somebody probably didn't expect you to stand up for yourself the way that you did stand up for yourself. Somebody could be afraid. Like if you could be a Pisces, or if, I don't know who the crosswatcher is, or the crosswatcher is a person that shuts down when they get angry or overly emotional. It can make you shut down equally, and then there could be a standoff and lots of confusion as far as what's going to happen moving forward. Because see, it says no words. You're in a relationship, but you two are not speaking to each other right now. It's like you guys are struggling to get on the same page. And if you both are giving each other the silent treatment, you both can feel very, very like, they envy you, by the way. They really do envy you. And they love the way that you stand up for yourself. They love the way that you make things happen no matter what. Sometimes they think that you purposely try to make them jealous, like you may throw things in their face. But if you both are ignoring each other because you had a standoff, it's like you both can equally feel rejected if the other person is not reaching out first. And this can be, this relationship or this connection that you're in could be very like emotionally draining. You can even feel at times like it's like toxic, and it takes up too much of your energy. So you may just try to throw yourself in work so that you don't have to think about them. And if you do live with this person, you guys can literally have like one word to each other, you know, like, did you cook? Yes. Okay. Like very, very cold and dry if you two live together. It's like you two could live together, you on one side of the couch, they on one side of the couch, and you guys are watching the same show, but you are not talking at all. It can just be very cold. And that will, like, you could be with somebody and still feel abandoned because they're not tending to you, they're not talking to you, they're not touching you, there's no connection. It's like you don't feel connected to the person anymore in those moments, and that can really hurt you and hurt them. Yeah, you've been with this person. You two have a past life connection, and you guys, it's sad because when you guys do get along, it's so beautiful. It shows like intimacy, sensual, you guys laughing, you guys can really laugh and have good conversations about life, but it's like both of your judgments are very, very clouded right now, and you both can equally be shocked by the argument and resisting to reach out to each other. See, you both could be trying to like distract yourselves from thinking about each other, which is causing separation and delays in your connection. But if you really want to know, this person still loves you. They still love you. They still daydream about you. They think about the good times that you have. Sometimes they're at work and they laugh to themselves. Like, you know, sometimes you might have a little downtime at work and they can like sometimes scroll through their phone and look at the messages that you sent them. Or sometimes you're silly and you may send them like a funny meme and they're looking at them, and they can be struggling with depression. Let me see. They can feel like you're struggling with depression. You could be with a fire sign. You could be with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or just somebody who's very, very like fiery, you know? Let me see. Yeah, somebody could feel like the other person is like lying. They're not telling the truth about the information that they're bringing forward. If you guys have conversations, you feel like this person doesn't always communicate honestly, or they're not telling you the whole truth of what's really going on with them. Like you feel like they're withholding information. You could be right. What do they love about you the most? Like, what do they love about you now? Like this week, what are they going to be focused on when it comes to the positivity? Like what they love about you. See, you stand up for yourself. You don't take no BS. I said that. They envy that about you. You know, they also feel like you have a big personality. They love your lips. They might love to kiss you a lot. And that's another thing too, because if you're not talking, this person may crave you, and deep down inside they want to kiss you, but they don't want to be the one to cave in first, you know? So you could be going through a standoff. They love the way you smile. They love your hips. Yeah, it seems like you guys are already within the next level. Look at that. Hips just came out. They love your hips, and hips just came out. And they love the way you laugh. Green-eyed monsters mean like somebody in this connection could be money hungry. Like everything is money, money, money. They could be very, very money hungry, which can take their time away from the connection if somebody's constantly like chasing money, chasing money, chasing money. And you're gonna be playing a lot of music to distract yourself. I feel like you love music to tune out the world. Let me see for work. You have a lot of like financial growth when it comes to work. Somebody's gonna accept your offer. Somebody's gonna accept your offer. If you made like a business offer, like somebody could have been saying, oh, we'll pay you X amount, and then you put in an offer for something higher, they're gonna accept your offer. So if some of you are going for a higher position and you feel like, I don't know what's gonna happen, it's gonna be accepted. You can also feel very, very creative at work. Some of you're going into a friendly work environment, or you already are in one, okay? I'm going to go on the extended. I'm doing a full spread. If you're single, full spread for your person. What are they hiding? What is the possible outcomes? And then for your work, I'm going to give you more work messages. I send you so much love and light.